and James Harden back with a foot injury. PJ Tucker also. Embiid, who's finished as the runner-up as the NBA's MVP the last couple of years behind Nikola Jokic, and is having another tremendous season with the six. PJ Tucker is defended nicely there by Smith. PJ only attempting 3 shots per game. Now to Embiid up top. The Rockets will take that, even though he made that next series against Miami with an orbital bone fracture and a concussion. They lost those 2 games and ended up losing the series as well. Here's Melton in the corner, quick catch and release, and that. But the Rockets are doing themselves no favors by these bad starts.
Well, what happens is you see the Rockets, fight back with the terror and run, okay? Forget executing in the half court. They've got more wisdom in that sense, but get out and run and play fast.
Jalen Green gets us on this. But Smith picks it up. The Rockets already with 4 team fouls. Phillies with both 3. Embiid sets the pick. Harden goes back to him. And will stop a top jumper from Antonio in a couple of days. The Rockets will have a season-long 7-game homestand.
The Rockets overdue for a homestand. Not a road game.
Drive. God, he's having the best run of his career this year with Philly. Quarter over the aforementioned Milton. And
how to get the basketball moving. So important to the ball movement.
He's a connector.
He's the glue, man.
Jalen Green with a step right to the rim. And
the free throws, but you don't want to see a bloodbath out here on the floor either.
Harden pulling back, shooting over Knicks, knocking it down. Right behind him. Knicks to Martin, down the baseline, glides in the air and drops it in.
Wow, a lot of...
Gordon on Reed, takes him off the dribble. Back to a cutting Eason, and he gets to the rim with a left.
Hasn't been perfect, but Rockets attacking the rim. That's a good sign. Those 3 balls might not...
Oh, baby! Was he trying to throw the ball back to him and then realized he didn't join him? And then took...
Oh, my goodness.
This has been an interesting quarter. Gordon to Knicks to East of quarter 3. Now, let's hope that the rest of this ball game flows a little bit better than that first quarter did.
Yeah, zone look here from Philadelphia.
Eric Gordon. Ty Billy did Eric Gordon. And a 3 right.
It ain't pretty. Rockets only down by 1.
Harden whips it in. Great pass.
That's there from Gordon.
Reed misses the turnaround hook, gets it back, puts it up, and scores. Gordon around that pick, dives into the lane, weaves his way through traffic, goes back out to KJ, shoots for 3. You say so.
Got to get in and help. Got to help.
And the help came too late if it came.
One of the best players on the planet with 2 feet in the paint.
Sengun whirl and Embiid.
Keep these young athletic guys out of transition. Don't let them run. Good help.
Good help that time by Smith. Timed it. The kick out to Harris still made the throw.
The spin, he has eyes in the back of his head. He doesn't count. But for the rest of the other players, when they spin, you go and help. They ain't passing.
Sengun to the other way, making 4-on-2. Korkmaz from the wing. He misses. And Melt, good job tapping the rebound to Harris. Now to Embiid, leaves it short, got it back, put it up, and that time he's able to
into the floor. It looks like Doc is trying to keep Embiid and Harden on the floor at different times.
That was Milton to Harris, looking inside for Montrezl Harrell. Instead goes to Melton, circles underneath, into a cutting Milton, and he scores. That's Melton. Here's KPJ for 3, and he knocked.
A slow basketball game.
Harris now. He gets it back for the Sixers. In LA with the Clippers. Little Euro step, the kick, this time wide open is Harris, and he stays perfect. He does it now for Harris. Green into the lane, hops by 2, goes on the other side.
Lou Williams had a nice little game going.
KPJ for 3, a little knuckler. Chance to get their first lead of the half. Here's Green, exploding to the rim, drops it in.
Stay aggressive and get the ball to the middle of the floor.
So far, Rockets out rebounding them by 4. Here's Porter trying to find a seam, goes with the right hand and bounces to make a very deep playoff run as he stripped it away from Sengun. Harden back to Embiid and softly drops it. Green one-on-one with an outstanding defensive player. And Melton runs it up and scores. As good as the Sixers defense is, one thing that they are susceptible to doing is giving up points in transition. Make it look easy against the Sixers when they're able to set themselves defensively in the half.
Oh!
Great pass, good
Tuck and roll between Embiid and Harden.
That low pass kind of disrupted the rhythm of Harris just a little bit. And one! Always been a winning player.
Yes.
Green on the move into the lane and able to flip it up and in over the top. Here's Jabari Smith. Back to KPJ. Goes inside to Şengün. Embiid recovers. Şengün shielded the bigger man. In the first quarter, they've connected on just 12 assists. The Rockets' free throw shooting kept them in the game in the first quarter, and then offensively, they're shooting above 50% from the floor ever since. We get beat out by San Francisco State.
How you start, it's not, and you're not competing with Sam Houston State. That is a fine establishment there. No competition.
There you go.
Coach Silas electing to double team Embiid, and like I said, this isn't Jokic, so you can double team and beat now.
Asian has 20. Porter trailing, shooting. Martin Scott in the air. Rockets now out-rebounding Philly by 8. They have a dozen second-chance points and plus 8 in that as well, and that's an offensive foul. To Eason.
It's like Jalen Green can get by anybody at any time.
Tari Eason in rhythm, 3 is on the way, and he can't. Porter spinning, dishing. Eason.
Thought he had that loud with Fernando.
Got to shoot the ball, Tari. Did, and he banked it in, just beating. Knicks across to Eason, the handoff to Gordon. Fernando rolls off the pick. Gordon takes it himself, goes glass, and he scores.
Right downhill, and if you don't stop the ball with Eric Gordon, you're going to give up a bucket.
Biggest lead for Houston, an 11-4 run, which Eason. And they get Knicks to Fernando for 3. There you go. A little steal by Eason, and then the score.
Getting them looked. He's just a basketball player, and he has been playing well, Craig.
He's watching Alvarado in New Orleans. The game was it today? Was it yesterday that Alvarado had?
Yeah, he's
incredible. Almost
38.
He has 38 points. Amazing. Eason! Quarter for the Rockets rookie Tari Eason, up to 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals in this game. And it's tapped in there by
good ball movement and activity.
The Rockets need to take a shot, though, and it's going to be a contested 3 for Eric Gordon. Working on Reed. Looking to set himself up. Goes to Knicks, now to Şengün. Thibault gambled on the steal. Şengün triple team, nearly turned over. Martin, right place, right time.
Good.
Pullback 3 for Harden over Garuba, and it goes down.
One of those selling three-pointers.
Leave Eric Gordon, they gave him space, missed it, tip try no good. There's Eason. Second, he's got 18, his career high is 19. And the points have come in as many minutes as he's been on the floor. Embiid, it dropped. Porter
Fernando on the glass, watch Fernando on the glass.
He launches the 3, it's no good. A rebound, Fernando out.
Need a couple of air balls here, right? Gotta go.
Embiid. Good job by Fernando, keeping him in front. Back down out to Harris, though.
Rockets have to find a way to put the ball in the hole and score some baskets here. Philly's defense has woken up.
Smith up top. His 3, it goes down.